Alright, time for more. I think I have to go to the studio place first before I can actually head on, so thankfully I don't have to worry about using my team or anything, but not like it matters. I can still use this current team that I have, which consists of a whole Magnemite. I have my starter too, but that's not something I have to switch out if I don't want to. This is certainly a interesting mechanic. I have the lobby theme stuck in my head. Not specifically this one, though it is kind of stuck in my head, but the actual indoor space. Because if you want to complete all of them just regularly, you're going to be in there for a long time. That and the battle theme in here is also very, very ingrained into my memory, just because it's something you're gonna be doing for a while if you actually want to do it all. Don't remember quite how long the tutorial takes. Gotta watch him first. Do some editing real quick. While this is going on, there is a problem. Browse and do his thing. Trying to make sure I don't have it where there's like a tiny gap because like it's annoying. I know I'm missing the thrilling action replaying right in front of my eyes, but I'm not particularly worried. Very fine line I'm trying to tread here. You know what? That's probably good enough. Except the bottom is now cut off of this one. That's nice. Clicking on all the wrong objects. Very professional. I'm not quite sure what happened. I had it fixed last time, but for whatever reason, the program that I'm using decided it wasn't good enough. That I had to redo it. Alright, thank you, Real Luan. Yes, I know it's awful right now. I'll fix it. I just need to get a lock on what the issue is. Alright, go back to your job. I think I can just do that to fix it. Maybe? Does that work? Kind of. Yeah, I think that's good. I'd probably put it right back where it was before. It just started weird for whatever reason. This is certainly better than whatever Black and White one had with the dancing sprites that you can sometimes throw like an umbrella or something out. So I think Rielu's gonna have a fighting type move, and I would have probably known this if I had watched it, but a fighting type move and Ice Punch, I think. Which pretty much any fighting type move probably would knock Parting Yard out, but yeah, Force Palm, Ice Punch. I don't know if Ice Punch KOs. Oh yeah, you tell him that and then he uses a dark type move. How smart. And just hit it with Ice Punch. Yep. I'm curious how these Pokemon are EV'd. I guess built too, right? They probably have like weird IVs and stuff as well. Alright. Not quite sure why there isn't a way to just walk over there. I thought he was asking me if I wanted to watch it. Thought that would cut out the middleman, but I guess not. I should have like a full screen set up for the movie specifically, and I'll never use it again. It autoplays. I was mashing A, but I didn't know if it autoplayed or not. I wasn't mashing, let me say it that way. I was pressing A and it was auto running, so it had the appearance of mashing. Not really quite sure why you would use a dark type move in this situation. feel like if the person you're fighting against is like, I don't know, how do you put it? I would say egging you on, but I don't think that's quite the right word for it. But I guess just like meeting the energy that you have, you would like try to go, well, all right, not hold back. It's a movie. I shouldn't. I really shouldn't be thinking this hard about it. It's scripted. So easy. It's so easy to ask questions that really aren't that important for a movie specifically. Cool. I know there's like ways to get weird endings on movies that apparently I think earn more money, so to speak. Like you talk to the poster and it shows you how much money it made. You don't get any of that obviously, but is an interesting goal to go for. Very interesting that it started raining. Wonder if that's scripted. Oh well. You're probably still carrying like Patrat and Purloin, right? So I don't think I'm too scared. I do like the shift from the first game to the second game in Team Plasma. It just kind of shows the difference in strategy, I guess. I mean, they were both really by force, weren't they? But one was trying to come from a, oh, we're doing this for such nice reasons, and now the mask is off. It's just like, okay, I don't care anymore. Which I guess technically, you know, the leader has changed. You had Getsus last time kind of pulling strings kind of from the background. In was the poster face, I guess. Okay, thank you. But now that he's gone, Getsus is just like, okay, I'm gonna do it my way now. I'm not gonna even bother. Cut. Fun HMs. Still a bit of a ways away before those are abolished. Probably just go in here, right? No. Okay. I think I'm lost. Where's my yellow paint? I need to know where to go. I think you go to the complex at this point. I'm probably wrong, but I'll try it. I'm going to try to make these parts a little bit shorter. Maybe they'll be more appealing to watch. I do like the 2-hour sessions, but it also does make it easier to record. I probably said this last time too, and then I just ignored it, but I think sticking to that as a plan may make them more appetizing, I guess. I don't know. Servine is definitely going to have the highest level of anything. Hopefully the levels increase when I get to Castelia. I mean, certainly they will. They're not going to have level 10s over there, but hopefully they'll increase by decent amount, because I don't know if the wild Pokemon actually increase in levels. That's actually kind of a bit of an annoying thing, but I guess if you do increase the levels, then it's just a higher power level in general. It's not really a challenge mode, right? Okay, well, I'm kind of lost. Thank you. Wander around until I bump into a cutscene, probably. Okay, well, I've just made a very long trek for nothing. This would be where it's helpful to read, at the very least, a snippet of what they're saying and not mashing. That's okay. Come on. Maybe these fine folks will help me out. Okay. Alright, well. It's very eerily quiet. I guess they're not playing music, so it makes sense. Okay, it is weird going from rain sounds to absolutely nothing. This is wonderful. I don't know why they would be in the preschool, but... Oh, they ran... Okay, no. I'm remembering now. They ran off to the complex, and I think you have to fight them. No, never mind. They ran off somewhere. Maybe they ran back towards Flockysy Ranch. We'll see. Oh, hey, we can actually have a double battle now. I think I'll allow myself to use the old team until I get to a new route that I was not... It's kind of weird, though. A new route past the gym, and I'll give myself some leniency on if it's immediate or if I can go a little bit further. Because at some gyms, I will want to go a route ahead to grab something, but I don't necessarily want to grab something there again. So I don't know. I guess I can allow it, right? Allow it after, and then just not use whatever I grabbed from that route. Because, like, say Magneton appears later on, And for whatever reason, it's really good against the gym. I'm fine with you doing that. Did they really run all the way back to the ranch? What is their deal with the ranch? Why is that such a weird fascination for them? I guess if they're raising like a lot of Pokemon or something, then... Okay, no. Funny music is playing. That means they're back out this way. Ah, there they are. Oh, this is your cut tutorial, probably. Sarvan is drinking up all of the experience. Okay, now I can leave. I think the sewers are probably going to be the largest collection that I can grab from. It's not that poison types are necessarily... Well, maybe there's flying types in there. There may be like a bat or something. Woobat wouldn't be particularly great because I think it is psychic type. So it's taking neutral from bug type damage. There's also the park, which you can grab stuff from, I think. Okay, now I can... Look at that water texture. Look at that city texture. Alright, cool. Ah, yes. We realized they were heading around by boat, and then we see a strange ship, and... Oh, that's weird. That's totally not significant about anything. It's not like they have, like, weird blue colors and stuff on it, and... like oddly highly technical architecture, I guess. Thanks for the bike, Killer. Analytics, passerby, and battle company. Probably one of them. Yep. Okay, Pokemon time. Are we still looking for Team Plasma? I don't really remember where the sewers are at. I don't think they're down here. Oh, they are. I just blocked off right now. Okay. Can I go out this way? Probably not. This is like post-game. Yep. I feel like that's honestly quite bad, cutting off the entire bridge. It's like, well, I guess I could travel by boat, right? So it's something. Well, does the lower half of Unova actually connect? I know this is like not important information, but I am curious. Oh, it does. You just have to go to the southern part. Make it over. Alright, let's see if I can go forward then. Darumaka will be fine. In fact, Darumaka wouldn't be finding much else. Or anywhere else, really. Definitely remember what she gave me. Oh, yeah, this is your training route for the Pokemon breeder. That refreshes every single time. Meryl! Do you have huge power? Probably not. Doesn't matter. Didn't miss. Like, hits me with huge fire ice punch. Well, probably wouldn't KO still, but gotta be careful. Okay, so I can't, okay, I can actually fight stuff here. Can't go much further forward, but that's okay. I wanted Darumaka anyways. Oh, I like the texture on the sand now. It's kind of 3D. I don't think it was that before. Don't KO, please. Okay. Alright. Okay, Fire Fang's really good if I can catch it. That is hustle boosted. It's not like Incinerator Ember, where it's just like, oh, cool. Hustle doesn't boost that, and I think special moves still have the accuracy loss. Maybe not though. Maybe it's only hustle boosted moves that have the accuracy loss. Kind of curious what else is lurking around this area. I think the only ability Darumaka gets in Gen 5 is Hustle, yeah. Still has the Rust Berry. What is your nature? You're not going to show me. Okay. Wade through the sand to get back. Scraggy, not good. It's taking neutral from Bug, but it's not really doing much in return. Drillbur's kind of bad for Darumaka to train on. I don't really have, I guess, yeah, there's not really much of a better option that's consistent. Level 18s aren't really too common to come by. I guess I can switch train on Drillbur and just switch back. Also, no cut tutorial, so I don't have to use it. Oh. Gentle. I think that is a neutral ability. Oh, no. I don't really like that. Oh, I'll catch another one. No thanks. Would like to get the gym done, but again, hours not really too much time to actually complete that. So maybe if I can just run straight to the gym, but we'll find out, I guess. I'm gonna actually skip through this each time. This is one part that I don't mind because it does just happen every single time you run through, so I'll take the free experience and get a move on. Okay. Alright. Growlithe. That's scary. Now, if the challenging AI does not try to actually present the challenge, then it's not that scary. But we'll see if it actually tries to be smart. Okay, it's luring me. You probably don't have Fire Fang. Maybe, I don't even think you get Flame Charge. So, good job. Maybe he's softening me up for Darumaka. Nope. Retaliate? Maybe? Big maybe on that. Don't even have Retaliate, just have Tackle. Tara was scared. All right. Preferably, we get like Adamant or Jolly, I think it is. Okay, well. If it wasn't strong enough to survive a crit. I don't know, that doesn't really say much about it. It could just have a neutral defense nature. Wasn't strong enough for me. We'll just kind of fight stuff here. That Scraggy's about the same level as the trainer, I think. Meryl may give more experience because it's technically evolved, but I'm not sure. Sandile, probably better for Electric Gym. Mystic Water. Yep. No, it doesn't have Moxie. Yeah, I'm really not getting enough experience from that for it to be too worthwhile. There you are. I think what I'm gonna do is switch. Now, was it this game that fire types became immune to burn, or was it that did a lot of damage? Was it Gen 6? Okay, good job. What? That's like 95, isn't it? Huh? Oh, hustle. Yep. Totally not forgetting that. You get to hit all of your moves though. Wow. Okay, awesome. Good job. Let's go for a miss. Good. Nice. Hey, yeah, it's gonna do a lot of damage. You just gotta hope it misses or hits. Just like scope lens work with Darumaka. I guess that's kind of hard to gauge because of yeah, I didn't think that KO is like awful. Oh, it does incinerate your Rustberry, so that is something that happens. It's not great for Darumaka because its speed's kind of weird, but I guess if you get to a higher level, you can just outspeed everything. So wide lens, I think, is the faster or the better version because it applies even if you're faster. Scope lens is the slower version. All right, what you got? Adamant? Okay. We'll take a neutral nature. Wheel has a very weird texture on the bite. I would expect it to just be black like, you know, the side sprite shows, but it's like a textured brown, like a button or something. Alright, I think it's maybe gym time finally. Darumaka should be getting a lot of experience just from fighting. It'll like one-shot Leavanny, for sure. The only question is, will it hit or not? Ah, I see. Can't just go to the gym. Sewers. Either that or the boat. Yeah, that's pretty suspicious. It's like a bubble film. I guess a soap film would be the right term. Alright, I guess that's fine. I don't necessarily want to get into a bunch of double battles, but I don't really have a choice, probably. Oh, encounters may be turned off. I doubt that. Sandal's not super great. Don't even know if Darumaka learns any fighting type moves this early on. Yeah, Darumaka. I'd rather just have a flying type. It does the same thing. It's just more accurate moves. It's the only fire type you have available to you this early on. Well, you have Growlithe and Magby, I guess, as well, but those are off limits. Straight. Ah, hello. I think it's weird he sees himself kind of as a separate entity. Alright, so I don't think I need to catch anything here. I'm sure it's probably just gonna be like Grimer and Rattata, which is not anything I need. I wonder if Fire Fang Poke's. It does. It's nice when it works. See, now what would be interesting for Hustle is if it makes every attack that isn't like, obviously, Horn Drill or something like that do, or have a set accuracy. So while it's every move is inaccurate, like a move like Mega Horn would only be, I don't remember, it'd either be slightly more accurate than it normally is or only slightly less accurate than your other options. I think it just takes a chunk of percentage off, but I don't know if it's 15% or 25%. But being able to use like Drill Run or whatever, I don't really know what a Darumaka would want. That would be inaccurate. But you're certainly not using Fire Blast with a special attack like that. Because you have like Inferno, but that's like a legendary move. And doesn't really do much for you because it's still a special attack. Sacred Fire is just worse. Yeah, I don't really think there's really many fire type attacks that do that. Well, took over half of my HP to take down a Swaddle. Uproar, no thanks. I think Fire Fang actually already has a chance to miss, so that's just multiplied. It's really good when it hits. Oh, I maybe should be using Incinerate. How bad is your special attack? Because if it doesn't get the hustle, like less than half. But consistency, right? If you're trading the consistency for that. This is all just messy. Fix this. You can probably get some better moves, can't you? I have a feeling strength's just going to be better. That's... I think that just boosts your attack stat, right? So that could be somewhat useful. If it can learn Work Up, then I'd rather just have Work Up, because Rage has a chance to not hit. I think you have to go through that one to open it. Great. Ah, I see. think strength is just better. Flinching is a thing. You know, I should have just used the attack that has a better chance of actually hitting. Or actually KOing. By that I mean like 100% chance. Because now I'm stuck having to hit a second move. Yes, technically strength is more accurate, but if I have to hit 2 of them, that lowers my chances. Facade, that I don't need that. That doesn't really become useful until later, and I'm not going to be using Darumaka later. And even then, I don't know where you're going to get a flame orb. And also, that would only work for Facade because you're not a Guts Pokemon. Probably gonna have to restore move usage. Yeah. I would use Servine, but I do need the experience. Why do you keep using String Shot? It's not doing anything for you. This is not smart AI. Oh, okay. You have a rock type move? Technically, yes, that is a rock type move. Didn't quite KO. I doubt headbutt. Or strength KO. Okay, you just... I love speed moves. Let me lower yours and raise mine. Even after it doesn't matter. We should leave. No, let me get through it. I'll just struggle through with the normal type moves. Said I was just 1 step away, so maybe I can leave now and come back. We'll see. Now, well, you are known to be somewhat of a glass cannon, so you go back. Okay, maybe this one has somewhat smart AI, because it's actually using good attacks and not just bad. Mega Drain, that is actually decent, I think. Well, it has its uses. Servine cannot learn Work Up. Well, it like Leech Seed though, just as an option. Mega Drain's like instant Leech Seed, right? But it doesn't last. It's nice longevity, right? Between battles. And I guess if that's the case, it's better to have this than Leech Seed, because Leech Seed only becomes important in single individual battles, whereas Mega Drain carries over more. Yeah, well, we'll get rid of Leech Seed. Yes, growth. Ow. Oh, why? Never mind, you don't have the smart AI. Okay. It's like, oh no, bug bite may miss. Something may happen and it miss. I must use Razor Leaf. I don't, you know what? Maybe it predicted a switch. I don't know why. I only have 2 Pokemon and I started with Darumaka, so you know that's not going to work very well. Yeah. Just try to speed back quickly. Would be nice if there were like a healing machine inside the gym. I kind of understand why it's the risk of continuing to go or backtracking and playing it safe. Okay, did not mean to do that. Seems kind of pointless. Alright, I guess I'm ready. So, let me think. Dwebble, Swadloon, Leavanny, something like that. Or maybe Dwebble, Dwebble, Leavanny, and Whirlipede, maybe? Oh no, you have 4 now. Okay, so probably like Dwebble, Swadloon, Whirlipede, and Leavanny. Have no reason to waste Darumaka on Dwebble. It's too dangerous. Now, you may be faster than me now. Yes. Okay, well. You have a high special defense. Well, I guess you really didn't do that much damage to me either, though, so. Oh no, you're dropping my special attack. That's okay. Well. All right, this isn't gonna get me anywhere. Maybe a crit, but switch back. I'll have to risk rock polish, or not rock polish, but smackdown hitting. I'd like. Okay, well, never mind. That's rock blast. That's much worse. Okay, well, there goes my ace. At the very least, the switch out does work for being able to do something. The struggle bug stinks. Wow, that's bad. I'll probably just lose this outright. Nice dodge. Okay, well, you miss. Okay, well, I missed twice. That's game. See, that is where Leech Seed would come in handy, because I can just Leech Seed it. I'm pretty sure you can Leech Seed bug sites, I think. Alright, well. So, I feel like I just stay in with... I think I can work around that. That's going to be the most difficult. So, staying with Darumaka and just Fire Fang it. Well, if I miss, then that goes out the window completely. So... I do not really have a lot I can do. What item does Turbine have? I probably should just check the summary. That would be faster. Silk Scarf, which is not doing much. It would be good if I didn't keep using Servine, obviously, for a gem that's not particularly great against, but in fact, Servine's really not good against many of the gems. I guess the Ice gem isn't an Ice gem anymore, so in fact, it turns into a Water gem. But, we'll find out. I think as long as I hit the highly probable in my favor, right? 75%, well, probably lower than 75%, but whatever percentage it is more in my favor. Not that that really matters sometimes. Because it's either I hit the Fire Fang here or actually hit him with some damage. You may just... No. You're going to, Rock Polish here. Now you're gonna Rock Blast. It's still gonna do a lot. I don't think I really survived this. And I certainly don't survive. Oh, so close. Priority would be really nice here. Maybe if I Mega Drain, I survive. Hell no. I'm not gonna survive another turn. Oh, you feint attack. Okay. Well. That's weird. Why did you feint attack there? I guess that's doing more damage or just trying to make sure I can't do much else in return. Alright, here comes Rock Blast. Yes! Thank you, Darumaka, for not only dodging it, but also hitting your Fire Fang. Okay, this may go well. I think you have Rock Blast too, don't you? Okay, no, you have Headbutt. Still, Darumaka is fairly frail, so hit your attacks, please. Thankfully, I don't have to set up, really, because Hustle is just kind of choice band, but with different downsides. This actually has better everything and just doesn't flinch. I think I still get rid of Headbutt though. Thankfully, I'm not a flying type. Still does a lot. Rebel is a smart pick, though, because it does just crush any flying types. This is awkward. I think you're super slow, though, right? You have hit every single one of your moves. Thank you. Thank you. Very good. Struggle Bug. Well, I don't really think Struggle Bug's going to be that useful on anything that I'm going to be using, but maybe at a future point, it will actually have some merit to be used. Have my third team slot open. I was gonna do the little search thing, but I am over an hour at this point. So I'm glad at the very least got the gym finished. Alright, not too much happened. I don't know. I guess some stuff. Getting the gym was the most important thing. Either way, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.